Hey, I'm Not So Ace Trainer, and what about Looker, the International Police, and Hoopa? Let's get into it. Just as all of us have a favorite Pokemon, we all have a favorite character. Mine is one that I'm still hoping I can meet again in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, though I'm not holding my breath. I'm talking about Looker, of course. Looker is an international Pokemon police investigator, and stripping it down to its simplest form, that's about it. Now, that doesn't sound very interesting, I know, and you'd be right if Looker wasn't one of the most mysterious characters in the Pokemon main series universe. And so, let's talk a little bit about him first. He first appeared as Looker in Pokemon Platinum and was present in every new generation since then except for Gen 8. But while his first appearances didn't raise any questions because he was just chasing the bad guys, things took a weird turn when he played through Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. In these games, Looker is found in the battle resort, looking as if he's just washed up ashore and suffering from a strong case of amnesia. And that was it. The key moment that kickstarted all the theories we have to this day regarding him, and it was also one of the reasons the Mega Timeline theory became such a believable one. People started looking through all the information available, trying to find something to build a theory on, and they found it, of course. In Gen 1, there's this gentleman in the SSA that says that he's on the trail of Team Rocket, and that is a member of the Global Police, which is how they translated what now we know as International Police. To this day, you'll find that most people believe this to be a Looker before there was a Looker, me included, since with Pokemon Generations, the YouTube series based on the Pokemon games, we know that he was indeed on the trail of Team Rocket around the same time we were living our adventure. Plausible, awesome, and intriguing. And so the theory that the SSA sunk and Looker washed ashore in Hoenn became the one theory to rule them all, for about 2 years. That's because Sun and Moon introduced the concept of ultra wormholes and fallers, people that passed through ultra space and basically fell somewhere else without most of their memories. And so the theory changed. Looker was now most likely a faller when we saw him in Auras, and that makes sense. But I'm not so sure that Looker fell from your typical ultra wormhole. That was 2 years before they released Sun and Moon, and while the concept must have been in their minds already, I find it strange that they would commit to a reference to it that soon, unless there was something else there. So now let's talk about Hoopa. Hoopa is one of my favorite mythical Pokemon. It's like the Loki of the Pokémon world, but with its anger stuck in a bottle. And this Loki always has the Tesseract, in the form of its rings. Hoopa's rings have a strange power, eerily similar to the concept of an ultra wormhole. Basically, Hoopa can use its rings to move anything from one place to the other, and it is said that Hoopa Unbound can actually bend dimensions. This shows an amount of power that Ultra Beasts don't have. From what we've seen in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, not many have the power to open their own ultra wormholes. Hoopa, on the other hand, can do it at will. Why am I mentioning Hoopa at all though? Well, if you played through Auras, you've probably lost yourself soaring through the skies of Hoenn, on the back of Megalatias or Megalatias, right? And you probably found those strange rings in Mirage Islands, where legendary Pokemon lie. It isn't mentioned directly, but I think we can all assume that those strange rings are because of Hoopa. In the same game they introduced this, Looker is found randomly in a place where he wasn't before. This makes me think that it wasn't an Ultra Beast that sent him there, but Hoopa itself. Now, why was Hoopa doing that to Looker? Well, for that we have to look at the little we know about the International Police. The International Police is an organization in the Pokemon world that fights crime. Looker is a part of it, Annabelle, another faller, is part of it as well, and Nanu, the kahuna from Hula Hula Island, was also a part of it but is now retired. While this makes them look like a fantastic part of the Pokemon society, there's one thing that makes me think that they are the kind of organization that goes, yeah, the end justifies the means. It is revealed that the International Police uses fallers like Annabelle and Looker's former partner, whose death is implied as live bait, since Ultra Beasts are attracted to them. They even used us, the player, in Gen 7. This knowledge had to come from studying the Ultra Space and other dimensions, and the behavior of Ultra Beasts. Of course, all of it could have come from the Edit Foundation, for example, but there's a curious mention in Hoopa's lore. If you take the special event Hoopa to a man in Perfume Palace, you will learn that there's a tale of an organization that tried to trap Hoopa, only to see their things, like weapons, money and vehicles, disappear and even their whole headquarters be moved to the middle of the desert. This sounds like a criminal organization to me, one that was probably being closely monitored by the International Police. which means that they knew about Hoopa's power, and I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to use it. Moving an officer from one place to the other instantly, that's the best response time you'll ever see, and so I think they experimented with it. They were using the ultra wormholes, or trying to learn how to use them through Hoopa's rings, and using their own agents as test subjects. Or Hoopa just did Hoopa things and decided to troll them. Followers must have always been a thing. Someone that just doesn't know where they are and all that, probably told they are crazy, but I think they were chasing them, studying them and using them as bait. But wouldn't it be better if they could move their agents faster and create followers of their own? Maybe they even found and contacted Ultra Megalopolis in the process, learning even more. And this is the connection I think exists. While Ultra Wormholes were always blamed for Looker's sudden and strange appearance in auras, I think that Hoopa is the cause, given its influence on those games. Though, in my mind, the international police are the ones that are using or trying to use Hoopa's power in order to be able to move officers faster and at the same time learning how to stop the Ultra Beasts. And there you go, that's my own theory on Looker to add onto the other ones we have, as we wait for another game where this strange character, this strange mythical Pokemon and that mysterious international police make an appearance. What do you think? Any theories of your own? Let me know in the comments down below. Now like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content. Also ring that bell so you know when the next video is out. You can follow me on social media, Twitch, we stream there Thursday to Sunday, or join our Discord, all the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.